Just when you thought the 2016 election couldn't get any crazier, it turns out that Hillary Clinton's nominee for vice president has been financially supported by Muslim terrorists. Yeah, that's right, Muslim terrorists. If you think I'm exaggerating, keep watching. Hillary Clinton has selected former Virginia Governor Tim Kaine to be her vice president. But the question is, who controls Tim Kaine? We'll answer that question today, and when you learn the answer, I hope you'll join in our efforts to help pass a bill known as the Muslim Brotherhood Terrorist Designation Act. That bill is designated as H.R. 3892 in the United States House of Representatives.
It's time for another blistering report from the front lines of the cultural war for a constitutional America. And now, here's your host, Charles Benninghoff.
This is Charles Benninghoff, and today we'll be following the money from the Muslim Brotherhood, which is an Islamic terror group, straight into the pockets of the Democrat Party. The Muslim Brotherhood was founded in 1928, and from its very beginning, the group was a terrorist organization. It supported Hitler and the Nazis in World War II, and it supported the repressive Stalinist government while it was in power from 1932 to 1989. If you watch the rest of my videos in the Muslim Brotherhood playlist on this channel, you'll learn a lot about how the group has infiltrated most agencies in the federal government, including the White House. My channel again is youtube.com/c/Charles Benninghoff. Or, of course, you can just search for Charles Benninghoff in the search bar on the YouTube website. The Muslim Brotherhood, or MB, is the parent organization that created every major terrorist group in the world, including ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and Hamas. The MB is the real name behind the beheading and the bloodletting. All of the alphabet soup of IS or ISIS or ISIL or Boko Haram or whatever other names you want to call it, all could be boiled down right down to two little letters, MB, standing for Muslim Brotherhood. All this is documented on our action page today, by the way, and I'll tell you how to get there at the end of this video. WorldNet Daily has reported that the Muslim Brotherhood also has a Political Action Committee, or PAC, which is an organization authorized to collect money for political purposes. And that's where things really start to get really interesting. It's called the New Dominion PAC, and it's located in Virginia. This committee's name is a sick joke for two reasons. First, because Virginia's nickname is the Old Dominion State. Its secondary meaning, of course, is that MB wants a worldwide caliphate, or Islamic government. And that's what a dominion is, a dominating overall government. So truly, the joke's on America, and the Muslim Brotherhood members are laughing all the way to their mosque. The New Dominion PAC donated $43,000 to Tim Kaine's political campaign when he was running for governor of Virginia from 2003 to 2005. Kaine has given speeches at events that were organized by the Muslim Brotherhood PAC. Other groups that were created by the Muslim Brotherhood, such as the Islamic Society in North America and the Council of American Islamic Relations, have also supported Tim Kaine. But again, just like IS, ISIS, ISIL, and Boko Haram and all the other organizations around the world, they all have one font, and that's the terrorist group known as the Muslim Brotherhood. Thus, Tim Kaine has been bought and paid for by the terrorists of the world, the Muslim Brotherhood. And so have many other Democrat Party politicians such as Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden. Barack Obama didn't need to be bought off by the Muslim Brotherhood because every adult male member of the Obama family already belongs to it. If you want to know the ultimate goal of the Muslim Brotherhood, all we have to do is look at what's happening in Turkey right now. That's Turkey, the country, Turkey. Modern-day Turkey was founded as a secular nation in 1922. Its first president was a man named Kemal Atatürk. Atatürk abolished the Islamic Caliphate in Turkey that existed at that time. and he refused to allow the Islamists and the Sharia proponents to take power back. But today, Turkey is ruled by one of Obama's best friends, Recep Erdogan. This Erdogan is truly an Islamic nut job. He declared in 2009, it's not possible for Muslims to commit genocide. Let me re-say that. He said it's not possible for a Muslim to commit genocide. Thus, if Muslim terrorists kill millions of innocent civilians, so long as they're not Muslims, it's not genocide in his view. In other words, if you're not a Muslim, you're fair game in Erdogan's book. Erdogan is now purging all of the secularists in the Turkish government and military. And for these purposes, a secularist is one who believes a government should not be run by a religion. Right now, Turkey is being run by the Islamic religion, of course, as the titular head being Erdogan. So is Iran. So is Saudi Arabia. There's no real democracy left in the Mideast since Erdogan has begun purging all of the secularists in Turkey. For our purposes, remember, a secularist is not a person who believes Sharia should rule the government. It's someone who believes that the people should rule the government. So Erdogan is killing these secularists. He's imprisoning them by the tens of thousands. And in the latest headlines, Erdogan has even shut down 130 news organizations that don't agree with him. Just a short while ago, he was trying to put in jail a guy from Germany who wrote an article that made fun of him. He got that case all the way up to the German Supreme Court, and finally there was some sense in Germany, and the Supreme Court of Germany told him to take a leave and go back to his country. But now, 60,000 soldiers and police officers in Turkey have been fired, and many of them are locked up alongside teachers and college professors and union leaders, all of whom are secularists, people that don't believe that Islam should rule their government. More than 2,000 judges in Turkey have been arrested so that Erdogan can replace the secular court with Sharia law judges. Erdogan has shut down more than 1,000 non-Muslim private schools and another 1,000 non-profit foundations. He shut down 15 universities. Now get this, he shut down 35 medical institutions. Why? Because these folks did not support Sharia law governing their every breath. Recep Erdogan also happens to be a member of, guess what? The Muslim Brotherhood. What the Muslim Brotherhood is doing in Turkey is exactly what it wants to do here in the United States. Its goal is the establishment of a global caliphate with insane Muslim clerics in charge of everything and everyone. This is the group that's funding Hillary Clinton, Tim Kaine, and the Democrat Party, and all I ask you to do is follow the money. It is absolutely vital that we convince the GOP-controlled Congress to pass the Muslim Brotherhood Terrorist Designation Act. Great Britain, Egypt, Jordan, and other countries have declared the Muslim Brotherhood a terrorist organization and completely banned it. America must do the same. If this bill becomes law, the foreign imams now preaching jihad, hatred, and bloodletting in all of Saudi Arabian-financed mosques in America will be deportable. The Muslim Brotherhood Terrorist Designation Act also bans all Muslim Brotherhood-affiliated groups, such as the New Dominion PAC in Virginia, from fundraising in the United States. It's a great bill, and if you don't want to see America go the same way as Turkey is going right now, you should be contacting Congress and demanding passage of the Muslim Brotherhood Terrorist Designation Act. Since the most high-profile politicians in the Democrat Party are now bought and paid for by the Muslim Brotherhood, it is vital we pass this bill. At the conclusion of my comments, there will be an instruction on how you can help pass this bill by going to our action page. This is Charles Benninghoff, signing off and wishing you freedom, fulfillment, and God's many, many blessings.
From our action page on our website, use the form to the right of the video screen to select a program. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, Click the icon appearing now to go to our action page. Speak out today.